I usually head down to the local shrine for Hatsumode. Hatsu means the first, and Mode means going to the shrine to pray for good fortune for the coming year. This year, we were invited to head down to Sensoji for Hatsumode. Sensoji in Asakusa is one of the most popular spots for Hatsumode. That also means a lot of people and a long wait. Doing Hatsumode at the local shrine means getting it done in 5 minutes. So let's see how long doing Hatsumode at Sensoji will take. This is the end of the line. And this is where we are trying to go to, the entrance of Sensoji. And this is the line. I thought that was the whole line, and I was naive. At this point, I could see how long the line actually was. Or should I say, I couldn't see how long the line was anymore. Someone didn't get the job done properly. Let me help. In fact, let me go even further. Hi ChatGPT, Happy New Year. How would you translate すり被害が発生しています。ご注意ください。
ハッピーニューイヤートゥーユートゥーザジャパニーズフレーズ3被害が発生しています。ご注意ください。トランスレートトゥーピックパケッティングインシデンツアーオカリングプリーズビーコーシャスインイングリッシュ。
It sounds like a machine. Can you give him more human touch?
サーテンリエーモアニュアントヒューマンライクトランズレーションオブ3被害が発生しています。ご注意ください。Could be, please be aware, there have been reports of pickpocketing in the area. Stay alert and keep your belongings safe.
I don't think we are going to the right direction. Let me try to change my strategy.
That's a great alternative. Your version beware of pickpocket.
I didn't check the time at the beginning, but I remember it was around 2:30 when we started, so it was about an hour and 10 minutes to the first checkpoint anyway. This is Kaminarimon, or the Thunder Gate, the entrance to go to the Sensoji. This building is Sensoji. For some reason, I recall this scene on the news, showing how empty this shopping street was during the pandemic. And I remember with almost all of the shops closed, I noticed there were drawings on the shutters. I later find out that they are called Asakusa Emaki. It was an art project from the 90s. So if you go early in the morning or late at night, you can see what they look like. I've also found some videos about it. I'll leave the links in the description below. Anyway, it must be good for the shops to have all the people back, but I wasn't in the mood for shopping. Here we are at Sensoji. The colors are just beautiful during the sunset. And the smell from the food stalls must have distracted my camera and me. From here, we can see things that people may do in Hatsumode or anytime you go to a shrine. First, this is called omikuji, or fortune slips. Simply put, you draw a stick from this container with a number on it. This number matches a drawer that contains the omikuji, which predicts your fortune for the near future. And yeah, at Sensoji, each omikuji has an English translation on it. Next, this is called chokoro, or incense burner. I've heard different explanations, but in any case, people gather the smoke towards them, hoping it can bring them some good things. What his father was doing was just so cute. The last thing I will show before going to the shrine is this Tamitsuya, or water pavilion, or there are like 10 more ways to call it. It's there for you to clean your hands before entering the shrine. One thing I was thinking, during the pandemic, many Tamitsuya were modified, like the one in the image on the screen. But it seems like they have kept things the same here, or they have changed it back. Anyway, let's get to the shrine to make a wish. There is people flow management in place here. The sign now says, "Very soon, please wait." And now the sign says, "Please proceed slowly." One thing I should have mentioned about making a wish is the tradition of tossing a 5 yen coin into the offering box. The reason is that the 5 yen coin, or in Japanese, goen, shares the same pronunciation as goen, which symbolizes connections, destiny, and relationships. So using a 5 yen coin is thought to bring about fortunate connections, destiny, and relationships. Now we are inside the shrine to make a wish. I'm not sure why people were throwing their coins from this far away. I'm no Stephen Curry, so I squeezed my way to the very front to make my wish. And yeah, there were a lot of missed coins on the ground. We finished Hatsumode at around 16:05, so the whole thing took about an hour and a half. It's not that bad. It kinda made me feel like I had gone through a ceremony. So this is it. And I couldn't wait to grab some food and drinks. Before I go, since the first 2 days of the year came with 2 pieces of shocking news here in Japan, I wish everyone a safe and healthy 2024.